Hello, it's Adam Turner here, just to give you a brief update on where I'm at with this Blogz application. So I've kind of been logging my progress on this in vlogs, I guess, over the last couple of weeks or more. And it's kind of keeping me accountable, but I'll just show you where I'm at now. And the major changes since the last video I made, which was about validation primarily, so form validation and UI changes and color changes and things. Since then, I've changed the database schema. So we've updated the database schema to incorporate commenting with user associations, like count comment associations to users, so that users can only like something or unlike it once. Whereas before we kind of had unlimited likes on blog posts, which was a bit peculiar. So we started with this, and this was the kind of interface, and I'll go into more detail about what has changed, but yeah, I'm going to try and keep this one short, so we're already going to keep it within about 5 minutes is my goal. So yeah, this is the new interface, and that's it in dark mode. We've got light mode, and it's changed quite a lot. And I've also now, because I've added the timestamps to the schema for the database, we've got a time on when posts were made. So you've got 10 minutes there, 15 minutes there, 1 hour ago, and then you've got 9 hours ago, etc., etc. So that's pretty cool. And now blog posts have got this more modern modal, which is kind of like Facebook, I guess. This is kind of like Facebook, right? Right. Hey there. So we just do that, and that's now done a new post, and I can only like that once. And then if I refresh, that is persistent. That's stored in the database. Comments, you can leave a comment. I can leave a comment. These go down there, and now we've got the user association to comments. Before it was anonymous, we didn't have anything really, and we've got the date and timestamp there. So I can like that blog post. Eventually I'll add liking and unliking to the individual comments, but the functionality is there on the database end. I just need to implement it on the front end. So yeah, that's all pretty good. You can click a user and then you can see the blog posts have done. So it's moving away from a kind of, this is a simple wall of posts kind of thing, to user associations, likes, reactions, and more kind of modularized blog posts, that kind of thing, kind of more custom to the user. So eventually I might look at profiles, that sort of thing, but I really don't know how far I want to run with this. To be honest, it's been more of a learning exercise than something I want to turn into a production level social network. Very competitive world out there, I believe. So I'm not sure how far I want to try and push it to be something more serious than it is. So this is that's the new collection, but I'll show you I'm on the MongoDB Atlas system here, and this is the collections I'm using. So this is the old collection, and that's the kind of structure of a document. And we only had a few fields, and for example, comments was just a series of strings in an array. Now the new collection, because I've designed this new schema, we've got content object nested, and we've got GIPHY URLs. So we're going to look at implementing a feature where users can upload a GIF URL via the GIPHY API. So I'll do all of that as maybe a final challenge. And yeah, you got liked by here. So we've got an association of users to likes of each blog, and a comments array of objects, which then contain whether that comment was liked or not. So I've not implemented that actually on the front end, the liked feature, but it's there on the database. So we've got timestamps as well. So that's what handles all of this stuff here, just now, etc. 12 minutes ago. So kind of like Facebook in a way. Yeah, I'll just briefly show you the code. I know it's not the most exciting thing for people that aren't too clued up, but yeah, I started with this schema. So I'm just going to talk about the schema and we'll cut it there. This is the old schema. We only had a few fields, and then we've got this new schema, and we've got a lot more. And this obviously maps well to what the documents look like. This is what kind of this is the structure, or the database structure of the documents, the MongoDB documents. So yeah, and all of that, I managed to write a script in JavaScript, which is this migration script. And what that does is it maps the data from the old collection to the right fields in the new collection and also leaves kind of like default data in the places that didn't exist in the old collection in the new collection. So there we go. Interesting script. Not too tricky, but I managed to do it quite well. So yeah, in general, it's going very well. I'm going to see how far I'm going to run with this, and yeah, I hope you follow along. So I'll keep you updated, and we'll see what we do with this. I don't think it's going to be the next Twitter or the next Facebook or whatever, but for now, it's quite fun for me. So thank you very much.